Hey dudes, so I just wanted to get on here and gripe for a minute and ask, is anyone else noticing this? Am I the only one? Um I don't know. And I just had some guy on my TV. I guess he was like a pro-Palestinian dude, but he was talking about um the change on TikTok and how it's been taken over by Shemianists. And I'm noticing that too. Okay. And let me just tell you what I am discerning here. All right. As nobody special. Okay. This is just what I'm noticing. All right. Noticing. Okay. So there's a lot of like pro Torah observant content I'm finding here to be on YouTube. And people like K Podgy, and then I can't even remember this other. Sorry, let me get my coffee. Wait, where did I put it? Oh God, did I not bring it over here? Oh no, it's all the way over there. Anyway, whatever. No, I'm going to get it. Okay, sorry. So, anyways, I have just noticed like a lot of like Torah observant stuff. And like Galatians is very clear, like about keeping of the law and how you cannot please God through keeping of the law. I mean, you just can't. So, and then when Jesus says something about, or it says something about keeping the commandments and the testimony of Christ, there is a law of Christ. And that's what it's talking about. It's not talking about the law of Moses, because the law of Moses passed away. It is a former thing. Anyway, and I'm sure that this next person, a Corey person, okay, from Smart Christian channel, he had a live on yesterday and I was watching, and he makes some comment, and I want to even say like the title of the video is like, should Christians, or is something about, is Israel still the chosen people of God, or does God still something with Yasharel, okay? And I'm in there and I'm just merely stating the facts that the geopolitical state of Yasharel is not the same. It's not the same in religion. It's not the same in bloodline as the people, the Hebrews from the Torah. And even the religion Judaism is not the same religion of the ancient Hebrews. It's just not. And so everybody in the comment section like attacked me. They told me I was reading my Bible upside down. They told me that basically that I was crazy, okay? And then I was literally just stating facts. They muted me. So then I could not like comment, and then they were like, baiting me, like, come on, Aaron Mack, come on, where are you at? Answer us. So I legit think that Corey's lives are full of Shemianist bots or something, because never in my life, like, I have been on so many lives and commented in live chats, and like sometimes the content creator will notice and read my comment and agree or disagree. But like, it was wild. And that video's up. It's literally the last video I think that Corey did on the Smart Christian channel, which today is I think it's like the 18th or something of June 2026. But dude, it was crazy. Like, I've never in my life seen such. But I'm just noticing that YouTube is now, there used to be some, what's the name of what I'm trying to say? like, I don't want to say subversive. That's not the word that I'm looking for. But like, there used to be some content that was different than what the mainline Schmionist Christian and, whatever talking points on whatever belief system. There used to be videos that were like contrary to that like challenged those ideas. But it seems like the church, whether it be there's a lot of people. And there's also a lot of people too that know that the geopolitical state of Yasharel is not the same people from the Bible, but Corey and them clearly don't get it. And I tried to say it, I don't know, in 13 different ways, and just nobody was like getting it. And they were wanting me to quote chapter and verse. I'm like, oh my gosh. Can y'all not realize that, like, just because a country is named something, that does not make it the same thing as a people from an old dusty book? It's like nuance is just, I don't know, or like even historical context or meaning. It's like, I don't know. I just cannot believe that is like where we're at on YouTube. And then, even people that like are little seasoned people, they still think that this Old Testament God, Yahweh, is Jesus' father. And then, oh my gosh, what's it? Something archive or arcade drive. I cannot remember the name of this, guys. Archive Drift maybe is the name of his channel. But he lost me yesterday. And he's a very small creator, but he literally lost me when he said that we should be reading the Masoretic text because the Dead Sea Scrolls legitimize it. Excuse me? No. Jesus read the Greek Septuagint, okay? The Masoretic text is like 1,000 years older, and Been Born Again can run you through that. I'm like dropping some good channels on here and then some questionable and crazy channels. And it's like, I see these people and they're getting started and, maybe a little slow to start, but then like they blow up with all these followers, and it can only lead me to one, conclusion. And I feel like maybe some Schmionist money is being injected into these creators, because I don't see any of them having any sponsors. Like K-Podgy, I've never seen her run an ad or any kind of sponsorship. So, and maybe it's because I pay to have YouTube or whatever premium, so I'm not watching commercials anyways. But it's just weird to me, dude. YouTube has turned into a weird place full of Schmionists and Schmionist Christians. And, they're all trying to lead you back under the law that wasn't even commanded of you, unless you're an ancient Hebrew, which I literally doubt, and that's another thing that these people on Corey's channel, Smart Christian or whatever, it's like they don't understand that the Old Testament people are a different people. And that the Shmora observance, I'm even talking, like I can say Torah. The Torah observant people, it's like the connection is crazy, dude. I don't know. I'm rambling here. I probably need a nap. I woke up very early this morning. Anyways, I'm yapping, and I'm like very disappointed in YouTube. And I shouldn't be surprised because it's owned and controlled by Schmionists. But I just thought, maybe there would be a few people out there that know what's going on, but trying to get people to believe that the geopolitical state of Israel is somehow the same people from the Old Testament is crazy. I'm looking at you, Corey, from Smart Christian Channel. And then, this is what I was going to say. The genealogies were destroyed in 70 AD with the destruction of the Second Temple. So nobody knows who anybody is. Okay, Corey? And then archive drift guy, like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean, dude? Telling people to read the Masoretic text because Dead Sea Scrolls had been tested, okay, and found that the animal hide that it was on was not like indigenous to the area and could not have been around the time period they said that it was supposed to be written, because it would have been written on papyri, and it was written also in the modern block Hebrew, which is a contemporary invention. Okay, so these people are just out here just leading people far, far astray. We have Cape Haji that's trying to like lure people back under the law of Moses, which you're not ancient and nor are you Hebrew, so nor should you be following the Torah. There is not a Levitical priesthood. There is not a temple. And I feel like this is deceiving Christians into, when this third temple gets built, some Christians that don't have any sense and don't know are going to either fall into this worshiping of the J's because that's what they want. They've taught people to worship the book more than Jesus and his Father. They've somehow taught that the Old Testament is authoritative over Jesus and what he said and what the apostles said. It's just, it gives me a headache. And it makes me like really not even want to be on here, which is fine because I really don't have that many followers anyways. But it is disappointing, dude. It's disappointing, and it's kind of terrifying also, because definitely Israel Anderson, he said that it will be the regular Christians and probably the Torah terrorists that try to come for those of us that believe in the Spirit and live according to the Spirit and not the flesh. I mean, that's what we're called to do. And, so it's just bananas to me how many grifters there are on this app. It's just sad. Anyways, I love you guys. If you like truth, you hate BS, sub to the channel. What do you have to lose? I'm just going to be reading random books and doing random yaps and chit chats and stuff. I'm not like calling out these channels. I'm just saying, what a bunch of bullshit. So unsubbed from Corey, unsubbed from Archive Drift or whatever, and I just subbed to him, and then I started listening, and the more I listened, and then it was like him telling people to read the Masoretic because Dead Sea Scrolls. If you go down in my menu, it may be, I can't remember file I have it under, because I've labeled them like exposing Kabbalah, exposing Hebrew roots, exposing this, exposing that. Go look under a couple of those. It might be under exposing Hebrew. I'm not sure. Or Hebrew language. I'm not sure. But there's a video where the guy goes into the testing that was done on the Dead Sea Scrolls, and they were found to be inauthentic. So, but that is what these lying Jays do. They are creating a false history, and they own everything. So everybody's believing everything that is being said. If you do not have the Holy Spirit and the Spirit of truth within you, you're going to fall for this BS. And that is the whole reason why I'm here, friends. I want to call out the BS because I don't want anyone else to fall for the BS. And if I find out that I am wrong on something, I will repent. Okay? But as of now, I cannot reconcile the fruit of Yahweh, the Old Testament God, okay, who the New Testament says is an angel, and Jesus says is the liar from the beginning, okay? I just cannot reconcile those two ideas. And then I cannot reconcile the geopolitical state of Israel, which is overall mostly secular atheists. They don't even practice even Judaism, I don't think. I mean, maybe a lot of them are Kabbalists or whatever that might be atheistic practicers of magic, you know, because that's what Kabbalah is magic. And that's what the Hebrew language is and was written for. Okay? And y'all are out here giving it more authority than the Greek, which is what Jesus spoke, which is what Jesus read. Anyways, bro, I can't. I'm just so tired of all this Shemayanism and Shemayanists. All they do is subvert and buy, and we've established that even reading this one. So, anyways, I love you guys. I'm gonna go take a nap before I have to go to work. Mwah.